Give me your
Yeah, thank
feedback.
you. Yeah.
Hopefully, I'll see you soon, Jafar. I hope you take my comments in a positive note. I think you're making a first-class improvement in your journey. Seriously, you're making a first-class improvement. From the last time we have spoken to now, first class.
Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking.
Okay. Happy New Year, first of all. It's the first time we're seeing each other this year, right? Yes, all okay, Jafar? Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Okay. So I was just telling you Happy New Year and then you disconnected. So once again,
Yes,
Happy New Year.
yes. Yeah, Happy New Year. Same to you, ma'am.
Okay, great. And how was 2023 for you?
Yeah, it was great. And actually, I did so many things and what I wanted be, and I wanted to purchase something. So I have already purchased, and I wanted to visit somewhere, and I have already did it. So everything
Great.
is, it was fine.
Very
Yeah.
good. Great. So tell me, first of all, would you like to share what it is that you purchased?
Purchased one a smartphone, and that is
Okay.
5G. So it was
Very
my
nice.
dream,
Oh, very
and
good.
not that much pretty penny, but
It was not, what do you say? Pretty penny. What does that mean?
yeah, actually this smartphone is not pretty penny or hi-fi mobile. It is normal mobile, so it is
Okay.
not
I don't know what
expensive.
pretty penny means. Do you mean to say that it is very expensive? Is that what you were saying? I don't know what that
Yeah,
means, what pretty penny
yeah,
means.
pretty penny
Okay.
means expensive.
Is it? Wow, okay. See, I learned something from you today. Pretty
No,
penny.
not at
Is
all.
that an expression?
Yeah. Okay, ma'am. So how is your life? Everything is going on?
My life is okay, but I am still curious about that expression called pretty penny. So just if you just bear with me, I will just check it out, okay? If that's okay
Yeah,
with
yeah,
you.
yeah. 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 You can check it.
Yeah, a large amount of money. Yeah. So what does the face of pretty
Yeah.
penny mean? To be very expensive. Wow. Thank you for this, sir. I didn't
Yeah,
know
thank
this
you.
expression existed. Thank you so much. I really
Yeah,
appreciate it.
thank you.
Great.
Okay.
So what you said is that this phone was expensive, but irrespective, it's a dream of yours, so you fulfill that. Very good. Another thing that you told me was you want to visit somewhere, and you visited the place as well. Do you mind sharing where you went?
Yeah, in this 2023, I didn't visit in abroad, but I have visited in Mumbai. I think that.
Very
So,
good. Okay.
but
Where are you based, actually, Jafar?
yeah, I'm from Kolkata.
You're from Kolkata, but you visited Mumbai. So you went on holiday to Mumbai, basically.
Yes, yes,
Great. And did you have a good time?
yes. Time for me because it was the best trip last year. So I could say it was tremendously superb.
Okay, very nice. How many days were you there in Mumbai?
In 15 days, I was in
Oh,
15
excellent.
days.
You were there. Okay. So you were there for 2 weeks. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So if we were to talk about 2024, what is something about your life that you would like to change or your lifestyle that you would like to change in 2024? And why?
Lifestyle encompasses habits, behavior levels, and and attitude and economic level defined on individual ways and group lives on group of way life. So in 2024, definitely I would become a intimate speaker all over the world. So that is my
You want,
intention.
you want to be a what, sorry?
I love to become intimate speaker globally because I have been practicing since 8 months. So in 2024, uh,
You said
it is my
intermediate. This is what you said? Intermediate.
intimate. Intimate means famous. Intimate.
Oh, okay. You want to be a famous speaker. No, intimate does not mean famous. You want to
Yeah.
be a public speaker. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. You want to be a public speaker globally. But what do you want to speak about? Because when you become a public speaker globally, like for instance, you have TEDx, you have this big thing called TEDx. So when you become a TEDx, do you want to be a TEDx speaker, or do you want to speak about politics, or do you want to speak about you want to be a comedian? Is that what exactly do you want to speak about? That's my question.
Definitely, I need to more confidence for conversation. So I would like to prefer talk with the conversation, and otherwise I don't want to like myself as a public speaker because it is a very hard, I think. So maybe it will take time. It could not be possible anyone for overnight. So in 2024, within short span of time, I would like to myself that good communicator, yeah, and effective
You want to be
communicator.
a good communicator. Okay. So you want to be able to communicate and express your thoughts clearly. That is basically your main intention this year.
Yes.
That is what you're trying to do. Okay.
Okay.
Another thing I want to ask you is, okay, so this is one portion. So you talked about your communication skills. Perfect. Is there anything you would like to do in terms of your exercise, in terms of your financial capabilities, in terms of your job, in terms of your health? Is there would you like to make any changes in any of these aspects, or are you happy with the way things are?
Everybody wants to get a center of attraction. The fame and adulation would be nice, but it is cost me my privacy. Then no, because check of my own sanity, anonymous maybe, but definitely I am happy whatever I have. Maybe I don't want to live the life very luxurious life, because I'm the person who immerse myself in natural beauty in my village. So definitely I'm elated the way of my life.
So let's just open up the chat box, okay, Jafar, and let's just review and take a look back at what we spoke about so far. And so, first thing I want to tell you is, Jafar, I can see that from the last time we spoke, we only had one session before. You have
Yeah.
used, your vocabulary has improved massively. First of all, I really have to thank you once again for the use of the expression pretty penny, because that is something that I'm definitely going to be using in future. It's a first class expression. You learn something from everyone, and I'm so happy that you have taught me this first class. Thank you very much. Having said that, you have used a lot of words and a lot of expressions. I think probably you want to show, which is good.
Mm.
But what happens, Jafar, is when you actually in the process of using a lot of words and these are all a lot of fancy words, a lot of fancy expressions. What happens is the person who is listening to you, myself included, can feel
Mm.
intimidated. Intimidated
Yeah.
means nervous. I asked you what else. I mean, okay, this is your fluency aspect, your communication aspect. Okay. Is there anything else you would like to change? Would you like to do something different with regards to your health, with regards to your fitness, with regards to your economic status, all of those things? I'm just being honest about it because I was trying
Yeah.
to understand what exactly are you trying to tell me. So there was no need for you to say all of these things. It's good. See, these are wonderful expressions for the sake of my sanity. Don't want to be the center of attraction. But you see, there also you made a grammatical error. You said, I wants to get center of attraction. This is what you said. I
Yeah.
don't wants to get. That itself is grammatically incorrect.
Mm.
Want to be. When you talk about the center of attraction, I don't want to be the center of attraction. That is how you should have said it. But this is a
Yes.
problem when you use too many words and too many expressions in between. Automatically, your chances of making mistakes increases. That is why I'm telling you, always keep your sentences simple but interesting. When sentences are simple, they automatically become interesting, John. You get it? You are still
Yes.
conveying the message that you. I want to recommend something. Did I last time when we spoke? Did I recommend any books for you to read?
No. Can you
So
recommend?
I love books, but I only read fiction. Number one, and I only read thrillers. So if you are okay with it, I will recommend a couple of books for you. The
Mm.
Drive. It's a first class book. The author of that book is Jane Harper. These books are all available on Amazon and on Flipkart, by the way. So you can say The Drive, The Silent Patient. That is another excellent book. Then The Girl on the Train, The Woman at the Window. These are all books that I have read, by the way, and they are all in my collection. The Woman at the Window, the author is someone by the name of A.J. Finn. She's an excellent author. Another book that I would like to recommend. I don't want to recommend any Indian authors. Now, I haven't.
Mm.
Okay, I'll be honest with you. I haven't read Chetan Bhagat's books, but I hear he's a phenomenal. He's a first class author. Don't get me wrong. But in my opinion, at this stage where you are improving your communication skills, because I have books by three Indian authors, and they are all excellent books. The problem is they all have at least one grammatical mistake. At least one.
Yeah.
That is the problem. But on the other hand, if you read any of these books, you will not find that.
Yeah.
So one of my students, he bought The Silent Patient and he loves it. So what he does is he always keeps a book and pen next to him when he is. I'm not asking you to buy The Silent Patient. You can buy any of the other books, the girl on the train, the woman at the window. Then what else? I'm looking here. The reason I'm looking here is because I'm all my books are kept here, so I'm just trying to see which books I would recommend. These are the best books for you to read, in my opinion. First class books. They are all thrillers. Most of them are psychological thrillers. They're suspense. So what they do is they increase your vocabulary. They give you good and interesting words. And at the same time, you will definitely have doubts. Definitely, Jaffer, you will have doubts. So when this student of mine also, when he logs in, the first thing he says is, Madam, yesterday I read this page and I don't know the meaning of the sentence. Or can you please tell me what is the meaning of this word? And then yesterday he told me a new word that he had heard for the very first time.
Yeah.
So this is what happens when you start reading books. It'll improve your vocabulary. It'll also get your brain working. You are a very smart guy. So you want to be able to be a public speaker. You want to be able to communicate effectively with people. Please read books. That is the best way. That is the best way. Nothing else works. I'm telling you, believe me, I'm speaking from experience.
So,
Also,
which book I should purchase from those books is which will be better for my?
for me, in my opinion, I think you should go for The Drive. That's my opinion. The Drive.
The Drive.
The Drive.
Okay.
The Drive.
Okay.
Jane
Okay.
Harper, she has written she's the author, Jane Harper. She's a first class author. And by the way, all these books, if you check on Google, they are all number one bestsellers in the world, not just in
Ah,
India, in the world.
okay.
They have sold over 1 million copies all over the world.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that is why I'm just personally telling you, you can buy them on Amazon or on Flipkart. But my students told me, I do all my purchasing on Amazon, okay? But my student told me, Madam, Flipkart has got very good offers. So he bought the Silent Patient for 190 rupees or something. It didn't even come up to 200.
Ah,
So yeah, but all these books, they will see maximum, they will go up to 300 rupees, I think, per book, I think. So, but it is a good investment, Jeff, because you look like someone who's passionate about the language. That is why I'm recommending it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bothered. But you are someone who really wants to improve and wants to make a difference. So that is why I recommend that you buy any one of these books. Start off with The Dry. The Dry is a very good book, in my opinion. It's an emotional thriller. I don't want to say too much and reveal it, but believe me, the suspense is first class. First class.
yeah.
Got it? So that is a very important thing that I would like to say. And with that, our session comes to a close. I really hope you buy one of the books and check out the channel, check out the show, give me your
Yeah.
feedback.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I'll see you soon, Jafar. I hope you take my comments in a positive note. I think you're making a first-class improvement in your journey. Seriously, you're making a first-class improvement. From the last time we have spoken to now, first class, really first
Yeah.
class. Just be
Thank you.
mindful of the things that I told you. That's all. Okay.
Thank you.
You take care, Jafar. Bye bye.
Yeah. Thank you.